Hello and welcome to the Greater Springfield Business Connect, or as we're calling it, the GSBC. Proudly brought to you by the Greater Springfield Chamber of Commerce and powered by the Purple Bunny Marketing team. I'm your host, Matt Taylor Farrington, and the owner of Purple Bunny Marketing, and today I am joined by Rod from NRE Cleaning.
Hello.
Hello, welcome. And today we're gonna talk about NRE Cleaning and what you do in the community and for business.
Yep.
Yes.
Awesome.
So let's start first. NRE, what does that stand for?
Right, so NRE originated from, quite simply, my children's first initials. And we have Noah, Reuben and Elijah.
Yep.
And we all came up with that as a family, and then one of my sons came up with the logo and all the other stuff. So we originally started out as NRE Maintenance.
Yes.
And then we transferred into NRE Cleaning, just to really better reflect what was our core business. So, so that's what it came about, just simply... Get your children's names and away you go.
Oh, look, I love asking. We get asked all the time, Purple Bunny, how did you come up with that? So it was just interesting to see the NRE, and I wondered what the initials were about. So, okay, so how long has NRE Cleaning Services been in business, and I guess what was the reason you stepped into commercial cleaning?
Right, so we're coming up, it would be March 25, will be 10 years in business.
Wow.
So we've been around a while. So like I say, we really just started out in doing maintenance. We're doing maintenance. And then we sort of like stepped into the cleaning. It was something we always really wanted to do. The maintenance was just, that was sort of thing that people would pay for and stuff like that time. But cleaning, I had friends in England. I'd worked with them. I got a great appreciation of what they'd done. And I realised this was an area that we could actually... do very well in. So, that's how really the cleaning side of things started. And 10 years later, after a lot of heartache, and we're still here.
Yes, as we all experience. All right. And so what commercial cleaning services do you actually offer, or is there anything that you specialize in, or any specific industries? Because obviously the cleaning industry is quite a large one, and some people specialize in certain avenues, like just doing offices, and then you've got your cleaning from a hospital perspective and all that, and the medical side of things. Yeah.
Well, I'll just say one thing we don't do before we do this is residential. We do not do residential cleaning, so we don't. So
I can't book you for the weekend.
No, you can't book us for the weekend or for a house clean or something like that.
Yeah.
What we specialise in really is office cleaning. That would be our core business.
Yes.
And that would be out of hours cleaning of your standard offices. So that's really what we do. We do also offer, we do window cleaning and carpet cleaning, things like that, but it's really just for those office environments. So that's our core area of work.
Yeah, perfect. And I guess obviously you've outlined what kind of cleaning services you provide, but what regions do you cover? How far does your kind of network go?
Well, network-wise, it would go worldwide, but work-wise at the moment, really, we sort of like we're based to the far side of Ipswich, so we do a few jobs out Willowbank area.
Yes.
Then we do the whole of Ipswich, you do Springfield, and then we do right into Brisbane. Yep. So the furthest of Brisbane, I think we sort of like the Cannon Hill, Kedron area.
Yep.
And then anything in between there is sort of like our main areas of work sort of thing. So, we don't mind going out of that area if someone wants to. But no, anything inside the area would fit perfectly into our like little domain that we've got at the moment.
Yeah. Perfect. And I heard about this at a chamber, and I was like, what are they talking about? But I heard there's a popular social media series that you've got on your page about office bins of Brisbane. Can you tell me what is that about? What is this?
Yeah, so that originated from, I do regular blogging on our website, and one of the blogs we did was called The Humble Office Bin, which is basically the most misused and overused piece of equipment in the office. So from that, I had to get a photograph of an office bin to go on the blog. So then I realised I've got thousands of photographs of bins in various states of fullness, emptiness, So I just started doing this office bins of Brisbane. We just post every Friday.
Yep.
It might not be. The other week we did one which I took a photograph outside of Parliament Square in London. Yep. So it could be, it is extended. But yeah, generally if there's an office bin that I find in a humorous or interesting position, state or something, we just snap it and then put a witty comment with it and just underline that. So
Okay.
Yeah.
And I guess on to that, what is something that's maybe the weirdest or most unexpected thing that you've seen put in a bin?
well, I say the funniest, probably the most expensive / funniest we had was someone put a laptop on top of a bin. Now, unfortunately, the laptop slipped inside the bin, was actually sat in the bin. Now, I was a bit unsure about this, but I presume it was a throwaway laptop, threw it away.
Oh, no.
2 days later, I get a call. Have you seen a laptop in this office? I go, yeah, it was in the bin. And of course, then everything broke loose. It was, thankfully, it was found in the big bin outside. But that was probably as funny /
Yes.
the most expensive thing. So really, if you want something throwing out, put it in the bin. If you don't want it thrown out, don't put it anywhere near the bin.
Correct.
That's probably the best advice.
I think I've made a mistake once before putting something in there and then going, oh, no.
Yeah, it does happen. But
yes.
Yeah.
All right. So getting back onto the serious note of business, what sets NRE Cleaning Services apart from other cleaning companies, and why should a business choose to use you for their commercial cleaning services?
Well, I suppose first things first is this is always a difficult question I find asking. What sets you apart?
Yep.
Because ultimately, cleaning is cleaning.
Yes.
And everyone will say, like you'll see some people go, "Oh, we're fully insured." Well, you should be fully insured, and that's not something that sets you apart. You'll say we do an excellent job. Well, aren't we all supposed to do an excellent job?
Yes.
But I think the sort of thing which I find sets us apart, one is my personality and myself.
Yes.
The bit of humour, I suppose, that we bring in. But really, we're a family business,
Yes.
as is established by the name of the business.
Yeah.
So you choose us as your cleaning provider, you become part of our family.
Yes.
And we then treat you accordingly. Now, as all families happen in situations, we fall out.
Yeah.
We have problems. And again, it's how we deal. And I find sometimes when a business is running smoothly, that's brilliant. But it's how you deal with the problems. And in the family situation, we will deal with them in a loving, in a caring manner. And we will solve these problems you've got. And that's I suppose, pointing to the fact that we have clients that have been there for 10 years.
Yes.
And it's not been smooth sailing.
Yeah.
There's been problems, but part of that family will deal with them and we'll help you out. So why should someone choose us? Well, if you want to be part of a loving family,
Yes.
choose NRE Cleaning. That's really, I suppose, what we are all
I
about.
think that was a perfect answer. And I think I agree from a marketing standpoint. I say that to my customers all the time, that it's not about not having problems at all. It's about how you choose to handle those problems when they arise.
And that's one thing I do tell every client we set on. The first thing I say is we will have problems.
Yeah.
But with good communication, we will get through this situation. And that's really, what we will offer.
Yeah. 100%.
We'll handle your problems.
Yes. All right. So I guess, how do you ensure high standards of cleanliness and customer satisfaction? I think we've touched on that a little bit there. But, and obviously, you mentioned there you've got some ongoing contracts that have been there for 10 years and all clients more so. So what do you do when it comes to the standards that you set for your cleaning?
Well, one of the things we do after a client's come on boarded and they've signed a commercial agreement, which lists everything that we will do and things like that, we actually have a software where our cleaners will check in on every single job.
Yep.
And on that software, it will tell you when they check in, when they check out, and it tells them what jobs to do. So it ensures that all the jobs are done.
Yes.
Now, the good thing with that is the clients can also access that.
Yeah, lovely.
So you have a total accountability of what you're actually doing.
Yeah.
So that ensures then that those standards requirements are met because everyone can actually see what's going on.
Yes.
This is it. And also with regular training and things like that, we can ensure that the cleaning standards met. I mean, the cleaning is not the most innovative of industries, to be fair, but we do use industry standard practices and things like that. So,
I would suggest that using an app's pretty innovative.
Well, that's it. There's not many
giving
people.
the transparency to the client. I have not experienced a business that does that.
No, well, I find one thing we did find with the cleaning industry, there is no almost accountability / transparency in it.
Yes.
And bear in mind, you've got someone coming into your business out of hours.
Yep.
You don't know what's going on.
Accessing your buildings.
Yeah. So we can actually prove and show, here's a client, they're in the, you can even watch, as they're checking in and out. So that's just something that we feel we can offer, just a bit of a over and above for the clients. So,
I think that's amazing feature of your business. So, all right. So obviously, sustainability seems to always be a word that rolls out of everybody's mouth these days, and government and council and God knows what else. But how does NRE Cleaning kind of approach and take that approach when it comes to eco-friendly cleaning?
Right. So again, eco-friendly cleaning is a loose term that can mean many things. But one of the things we would do, or we do is, one, we only use green classed products. So it's part of a green standard. One of the main things which we do try and stress to clients is many clients will have lots of bins.
Yes.
And the bins will have plastic liners in them. Yep. So one thing we try to do purely from a small ecological point of view is try to reduce the amount of plastic bin liners.
Yep.
Now, if a client still wants to go with the plastic bin liners, then we will use environmentally friendly, biodegradable. Again, that's at a cost to us. We don't pass it on, but we use that.
Yep.
And then other things, just small things, is if the bin rubbish wants moving into recycling products and stuff like that, we will sort that out and make sure it goes in the right bins.
Yep.
And just from a small area moving on from that, we will collect any kind of brown waste, cardboard boxes, and we actually compost them at home.
Yeah, right.
And we filled in the last year 14 square meters of compost in our veggie patches, which now produce, I'll say, the best vegetables ever. But just purely through recyclable thing. Again, it's only a small thing.
Yes.
But if everyone does one small thing, we will move forward in the sustainability, I suppose, requirements of today. Yes. And that's what we really do. We try to help a client, try to be as environmentally friendly as we can. Yep. Some take it up, some don't. That's up to the client. But that's on offer there.
Yeah, agreed.
And veggies.
So can we expect an NRE vegetables business or something
pop
up?
We can certainly. And mate, everything's possible in this day and age.
Yes. All right. Well, thank you for coming in, having a chat, talking about NRE Cleaning, and kind of running us through, I guess, what your business does and its services, so people get a better understanding. And I hope that you get a bit of a boost from the promotion on the podcast. Yeah.
No worries.
Thank you for tuning in to the GSBC podcast. Make sure that you like and subscribe to all of our social media channels, and we'll catch you on the next episode of the GSBC.